Hello everyone and welcome to the Dazzletech tutorial series. My name is Kevin and in this video we're going to talk about how to serially interface with your Antares gateway. In order to do this we will need the following. A terminal emulator. There are several that you can use, but we will be using TerraTerm. A USB Type A to USB Mini Type B cable. And the drivers required to use the USB port on the Antares gateway. Now first we will need the terminal emulator. You can use the link provided in the description or use a search engine like Google and search for TerraTerm. And you should get to this website where you can download the executable here. Next we will need a cable from our computer to the Antares. You will need a USB Type A to USB Mini Type B cable. The Mini Type B goes into the Antares gateway and the Type A USB goes into your computer. Now the USB drivers may be installed automatically, but if that is not the case, you will need to install the drivers yourself. Use the link in the description so you can download the FTDI driver for your system. It will take you to this website. And from this table you can select the driver that matches your system. Now we can begin interfacing with our Antares. Make sure that the Antares is powered on, that your SIM card is properly inserted, and that the USB cable is plugged in into the Antares and into your computer. Now after opening TerraTerm, you will get to see this screen. You can close this pop-up and go to Setup and then Serial Port. Then here we need to select the COM port that has been designated to our Antares. Now under Windows you will find a list of COM ports in your device manager. To go to your device manager, press Windows key R and type devmgmt.msc. And then under ports you will see a list of COM ports. You will need the one with the manufacturer FTDI, which is COM port 11. Now select this COM port, then set the baud rate to 115K2. You can leave the rest of the settings as they are, and then press OK. And now we can start sending commands to the Antares. Now first we need to log in. To do this, type AT plus and then log in, an equal sign, and then type your username and the password provided to you. Then press enter. If you've done this successfully, you will see a list of commands showing up. Now we're going to use some of these commands to change our settings. Now that we are logged in, we can change our settings. First try to request our real-time clock setting. To do this, type AT plus RTC and a question mark. As you can see, this is the time that has been set into our Antares. Now let's set our back office address and port number. Now if you type a command with a question mark behind the equal sign, you will get to see the format of how you should enter a command. For example, type AT plus server equal sign question mark. You will be shown that the way to type this command will be AT plus server an equal sign, and then we need to enter the server address, a comma, and then we need to enter the server port. So let's enter this. And then the port number 6003. As you can see, when we type AT plus server, it doesn't matter if it's in lowercase letters or in uppercase letters. Once finished, press enter. And now our settings have been saved. Now if we type AT plus server and a question mark without the equal sign, we will get to see which settings we have entered into our Antares, which is antares.dazzletech.com with port number 6003. Now we need to set the APN settings of our SIM card. To do this, type AT plus GPRS, and to see what we need to type, an equal sign, a question mark. It shows that we need to enter the command with an APN, a username and a password. And now verify. Now we will need to set the PIN of our SIM card. And as you can see, we have now set our PIN to 1234. Now we will need to reset. To do this, type AT plus SCFUN equal sign and a 1.